Hello, my name is William Lewis, and I'm doing my speech on the key to success for my six-page paper. And this is my dad, this is my mom. They're my audience for tonight, so it's the three of us here. And this is for Professor Few in English 112 and N03. Yeah.
All right, we'll sit over here and listen to your presentation.
Yep. Give me a little bit of privacy over here. Let's see. Okay. So I've decided to do mine on the key to success, and um, my thesis statement was the key to an individual's success is in business is hard work, dedication, organization, and most importantly, good ethics. Um, and I'm actually just started my own used car lot here in Zebulon, North Carolina, and it's taught me a lot with these four things and how they're really important to make your business better and make it work. If you don't do these four things, you really cannot succeed, unfortunately. And especially in the used car business because it's so cutthroat and it's feast or famine. So you have to follow these guidelines. But I'm going to tell you why. If you follow these guidelines, you will be successful in any business, not just the used car business. So listen up and read my paper, and when you read it, just take your time, go through it, and I promise it'll help you in any business you decide to do. Firstly was hard work. We'll go over that. That's biggest thing was think hard as hard think as hard as you want to work. So even though if it's great to work hard and you'll still get by, make sure you think as hard as you want to work, because if you think hard, you'll it'll definitely help you be able to not have to work as hard, but you'll get a lot more done. Um, like whether you're working behind a desk, a truck driver, or a construction worker, you're all working hard, except maybe the guy working behind the desk might be working harder with his brain, while the guy in the construction crew is working harder physically. Um, but they all work hard, and it's really important. Like my dad always said, to work from your shoulders up. Don't try to work from your shoulders down, because if you work from your shoulders up, it's a whole lot easier because you use your brain and not your arms and legs and lifting and pulling and all sorts of stuff like that. So the person who works smart and not hard always wins over the person who tries to just do it all from the shoulders down. And even if you decide to do it from the shoulders down, you'll always be okay in life, because hard work. If you work hard, you'll always be okay. The next thing was dedication. Like dedication, as in like if you're a farmer, you're gonna work all day, all night for your whole life. It's not something that you just get up and go to work and go home. It's dedication. You're dedicated. At 2 o'clock in the morning, you got something going on. Your barns are hot, too cold. You got to go out there right then and fix it. So that's just, you got to be dedicated with it, whatever you want to do. You need to dedicate the time to research to get better. Research, dedicate the time to research to get better, instead of just going doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Um, and you need to dedicate your time to branding. Branding is one of the most important things, and it's from that book, Inquiry to Academic, the thing from English, this class, the book. It talks about branding and how it's so important, and it takes a long time to brand something. So you need to make sure that when you need to dedicate time to brand, because it takes a long time, and if you don't take the time to brand, you'll never have nobody will ever think of you in a specific way if you don't brand, and it just takes a long time. Um, Organization. If you don't keep stuff organized, it'll all come tumbling down on top of you. You can't just wait. But the thing that's so bad about organization is that it's not required to get by for a short amount of time. You can actually get away with it for a good amount of time, but eventually when you need to find something, it's just going to come tumbling down on top of you, and you ain't going to be able to go no more. So, another thing is just just organize things simple, like blue, green, orange, like pen, pencils, paper, files, forms. Like me, I have DMV forms. Just all sorts of stuff. You got to just organize them out, and like your files, your records. And if you don't, I mean, the tax man's liable to stop by, and if you don't have that right, you're liable to spend even, I mean, fees, fines, all sorts of stuff. And if you can stay organized, it'll reduce a lot of stress. Ethics. Honest people have more friends, so therefore have good ethics because that'll also help you in business. Um, Word of mouth. I mean, if you have good ethics, people are gonna your business will go like crazy because you have great word of mouth. People will talk about you in a positive way, and they'll think of you in a positive way. So if you have good ethics, people will talk about you in a good way, and that's what you want. Um, a lot of people think cheating gives them an advantage over the other competitors, and it really doesn't because you're not you're not moving forward. You're just trying to scrape by and cut corners. And this happens a lot in the used car business because people travel from town to town. Car dealers travel from town to town, small towns, work there for a couple years. Make a lot of people mad, cheat them, do them wrong, and then they'll move to the next town. And they think they're getting by with it, but I mean, they could just if they just stayed in one town and just did stuff the right way, they wouldn't have to go town to town and be running for people all the time. And ethics will help with your branding. So you want people to think of you in a positive way. That's a brand. My research considered of internet sites and that book that helped me a lot with the branding part. The book is what taught me that. So I'm really going to try to use that in my specific business. I'm going to try to brand more, and I learned that from the book. But the internet sites were kind of hard to find, like my 4 ideas into business. You had to just look up hard work and kind of relate it to business because it really didn't specifically have stuff about my work, these 4 things with business. You had to kind of just look at these 4 things and connect it yourself. Like hard work is just so broad. It's just such a broad topic, but I like to talk about how it relates to business. Dedication, organization, and ethics. It's, like I said, it's easy to find, but it's just hard to find stuff to relate it, and you have to relate it yourself in the paper. My position, I feel very strong in my position on this. I feel very confident that it will help you because I've learned from experience, and also I have sources that I found on the internet to back up my evidence. That is my evidence. Yep, my evidence is from experience. And in the paper, there are examples, sources, situations, and facts, and makes this paper reliable. That really makes this paper a reliable source of information if you want to start your own business, or if you're already in business, you want to make your business better. And my paper definitely has evidence from examples, sources, situations. So if you read my paper, it'll definitely help you. Read in between the lines. My conclusion is this paper will definitely help you be successful in business. And like even this week, it's been so crazy. I've trying to get everything ready for this coming month, but I was able to put this paper together, and I think it'll really help you. But I've been kind of looking over like the outline and stuff like this for over probably about a month now. Starting to mess with that outline and the sources, trying to get that together, and then put it all together. It was a tough process, but I think it'll help myself. I think that'll help my business get better, and that'll think me doing this will help your business get together, or if you ever decide to have a business. And the last thing I like to say is I hope everyone has a fantastic summer, and if you decide to start your own business this summer, use this. I mean, this would be a great reason for you to start your own business. And I really appreciate your time, and thank you so much for watching my video and reading my paper. Thank you.